You are with me, Ashiquzzaman. Now the details. Sheikh Fazle Nur Taposh MP and Haji Salim have collected the nomination papers to vie for Dhaka South City Corporation polls. Mohiuddin Ahmed, on behalf of Haji Salim, collected the nomination paper. On the other hand, Murshid Kamal has collected the nomination for Taposh. Meanwhile, incumbent mayor of Dhaka North City Corporation also collected the nomination. Besides, Joint General Secretary of Bangabandhu Foundation, Shohidullah Usmani, also collected the nomination for the North City polls, and the president of Bangabandhu Academy collected the form to vie South City election. Earlier in the morning, the ruling Awami League has started selling nomination papers for the city corporation polls. Chief Election Commissioner Nurul Huda has directed the returning officers to conduct Dhaka City Corporation polls in peaceful manner. The CEC said these to newsmen after inaugurating a training program for the returning officers at Election Commission office. He also said EVM will be used in both Dhaka North and South City Corporation elections. On the other hand, Election Commissioner Mahbub Talukdar has said no election except Rangpur and Kumilla held peacefully under this election commission. He also suggested the returning officers should remain cautious so that such incident won't repeat. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has said the party will join Dhaka City Corporation polls even after sensing unfair voting. He said this to newsmen after placing wreath at the grave of Ziaur Rahman in the capital. Fakhrul said fair election cannot be expected under the present election commission and the government. He also hoped people will unite and release Khaleda Zia to restore democracy in the country. Later, Fakhrul greets countrymen on Christmas Day.
Any election under this incumbent election commission and government will not be held in free and fair manner. The verdict of people not reflect here. We will take part in the election as we believe in democracy.
DMP Commissioner Shafiqul Islam has said efforts are on to recover the CCTV footage on the attack carried out on Daksu building and VP Noor. The DMP Commissioner said these to newsmen after visiting the Holy Spirit Church at Bonani in the capital on Wednesday. He also said action will be taken against the attackers based on evidence, and investigation is going on in this regard, added he. Later, the DMP Commissioner said strict security measures have been taken centering the Christmas Day.
CCTV footage.
We will find out the CCTV footage as there is evidence of case. We will try our best to rescue the footage. The second one is a case can be filed and we will take action based on proof.
Bone-chilling cold has gripped Bangladesh again, hampering normal life of people. Today's lowest temperature of the country recorded 6.2 degrees Celsius in Tetulia. On the other hand, the sun was eclipsed by the clouds and fog in northern Bangladesh. Dinajpur is experiencing the lowest temperature of 6.8 degrees Celsius today. The lowest temperature of Kurigram recorded 7.7 degrees Celsius. Chilling wind from the north continued to cause deep distress to the children and the elderly people. In Rajshahi, lowest temperature recorded 8.7 degrees Celsius. People living under marginal line are suffering heavily owing to the cold wave sweeping over the country. President Abdul Hamid has called upon the country people to remain alert so that no one can create anarchy through misinterpretation of religion. The president said this at a program held at Bongo Bhavan on Wednesday. The president said every religion has to convey the message and education for human welfare.
ধর্মের মূল বাণী ও শিক্ষা হচ্ছে
The main message and education of every religion is to work for human welfare. Remain alert so that no one can create anarchy and confuse young generation through misinterpretation of religion. Parents and guardians must play a role in this regard.
বেশি ভূমিকা
The Christian community is celebrating the Christmas Day in the country as elsewhere across the world on Wednesday, commemorating the birth of Jesus Christ. Christmas, the biggest religious festival of the Christian community, is the celebration of rebirth, new beginning, forgiveness and peace, and renewing relationship with God and human beings. Decoration of Christmas trees with colorful lights, special prayers and distribution of gifts among children in exchange of pleasantries are the main features on the day's festivities. Christmas carols and hymn are being sung before and after the prayer sessions at churches. President Abdul Hamid and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina issued separate messages on the occasion.
আজকে গান্ধী জন্মদিনের আলোচনা সহযোগিতাকে আমরা ধন্যবাদ জানাই যে তারা যে
Meanwhile, formalities of Christmas began at midnight through singing hymns. After churches, all the churches of the country were adorned with colorful lights and flowers. The Christmas community will pass the day seeking divine blessings of the world. Details in the report. The Christmas prayer began earlier on Tuesday night through the rituals of the day. The churches were decorated with multiple colors. People of the Christian community came to the churches on Tuesday night to attend the prayers of the day.
যেখানে যিশু জন্মগ্রহণ করেছেন একদম দীন দরিদ্র বেশে
Jesus was born in poor and miserable condition in a place in Bethlehem. Through our prayer, we will place him there and will continue our prayer throughout the day.
এটাই অর্থ প্রকাশ করে যে তিনি সবার জন্য
Earlier on Tuesday night, the prayers were held 2 times in churches across the country, while day-long rituals are being held on the day of Christmas today. Ashiquzzaman, DBC News Desk. A large crowd gathered to watch a fireworks show lighting up of Christmas trees and Christmas mass on Tuesday evening in the West Bank town of Bethlehem. Details in the report. Hundreds of tourists, pilgrims and local Palestinians flocked to Bethlehem's Moji Squares on Tuesday to celebrate Christmas at the place revered as Jesus' birthplace.
This city is different because it seems like people from all over the world are coming here. So I've already met people from Europe, from Africa, all over just to come to celebrate this night.
A man dressed as Santa Claus rang the bell as people posed for photo in front of the lead Christmas tree and decoration, which brought a festive spirit to the square. The main attractions in Bethlehem are the 4th century Church of Nativity, built over a grotto where Christian traditions say Jesus was born, and the 52-foot Christmas tree in Moji Square. The season offers major cheers for Palestinians in the Israeli-occupied West Bank city, which is separated from nearby Jerusalem by a towering Israeli concrete military barrier.
To be in Bethlehem during Christmas time is special. It's a very historic city, and it means a lot to many different religions, and Christians and Catholics and people from all over the world are here, and it's a time for the holidays, and it's a time to celebrate.
Bethlehem is enjoying its busiest tourist year in 2 decades, with foreign pilgrims coming in large number, taking advantage of relative lull in Israeli-Palestinian tension. Ashiquzzaman, DBC News Desk. That's all for now. For more news and information, please visit dbcnews.tv. Thanks for watching.